Hola, mi gente. This is
Ready or Not Latinas Podcast.
And these are your hosts,
Yessi,
Jessica,
Karina,
and Joanna. Just a reminder, we release new topics every Wednesday and officially making it Latina Wednesdays.
So stay tuned and get ready for this chisme.
Hola, mi gente. So we are back once again. It's Latina Wednesday. And for this week, it's only
Karina, and Yesenia.
Yep. So we hope to have the whole group by next week, hopefully. Dios quiera.
I know. They're very hardworking women.
They sure are.
It is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do.
We gotta pull through, girl.
But we're here. So we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. And then so many things that are happening. It's so scary.
God, it is. You don't even know like where to look to, or if you even want to tune into it, or you read about it, watch, or even think about it.
Yeah, that's
because it's like it's something que te deja con la boca abierta. Like, is that really happening? That's like out of a movie or a novela.
Sí.
You know, you would never think that something like that would happen. Like, I'm not trying to laugh, but like that whole submarine thing of the Titanic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I kind of knew that there was like something going down there trying to still find like silver, money, people's treasure, and you know, just like historical things.
Same.
But I never that I think that people would risk their life to go into something that wasn't even like safe for them to get into.
It's not like you can touch or anything. It's like you're there's still like a barrier between you and the ship.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was you know.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was pretty risky, but some people are just they like would die doing whatever they want.
What they love.
Maybe these people are really obsessed with the Titanic, and like maybe there was something there that they really wanted to find. The ocean obviously has only been explored like
5%.
I think 5%.
That is scary right there.
So it's like that's 5% out of 100 or more. That's very little. That's a very small percentage. Basically just the top surface to a certain extent. Y ya ves que ya dicen que things will crush under a certain amount.
Well, at least they're resting somewhere where they nobody else. You know, besides the original people that died in the Titanic, like they're in a actual real special place where they loved it, where they wanted to experience, and now they're there permanently.
Yeah,
resting in peace up in there.
Well, quién sabe, not to be all nasty and cruel, and you know, we're just trying to say something funny, but I was like, damn, when that thing crushed them, there must have been like pieces of them everywhere. So it's like they are a little bit with the Titanic boat, but I'm pretty sure them sharks and a few fishes or whatever's down there ate them. So imagine when you get crushed, who knows, maybe they were en pedacitos or maybe big chunks, quién sabe, pero fuck, that's horrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To die all the way down there, like nobody would ever recover your body or your bones.
Nothing.
Like you're gone.
Y supuestamente it was scraps from... Ay, ¿qué dijeron?
Scraps? Oh, shit. This shit was scraps.
Yeah, like
recycled?
Like pieces of... Ay, ¿qué era? I have to review it, but it was actually just put together. But obviously it was expensive because they used like a lot of technical stuff. But some of the stuff were used from scraps of something else. But yeah. Like,
oh, my...
I know, no.
My God.
You're not going to catch me in water. I know I live in Florida and I'm surrounded by the ocean because obviously we're a peninsula. But no, I don't like going to the water or nothing like that.
Yeah. I mean, I won't do the ocean. I will do I'll go in just right there by the shallow where my feet
in la sand.
Just get my little feet, my knees wet. That's it. I won't go anything past that. I'm just scared of sharks. If I cannot see through the water, I'm not getting
menos. Like como in Rock Springs or in Wekiva Springs. Oh my God, girl.
It creeps you out.
It creeps me out. And then with them, alligators are little.
Oh yeah, Rock Springs especially. I feel like
I think they recently closed.
They did. I think they shut down. Springs? I think it is the.
I think it was
the canoe spot. ¿Cómo le dicen? King's Landing. I think they closed it in Rock Springs. Creo que sí. No estoy tan segura. I have to go check it out. But yeah,
because of alligators though. They closed it because of alligators.
I had seen it. Uno de los dos. O los dos lo cerraron. But that water actually got a little more clear now that I went as an adult. Because I used to go in the coldest. And after I went back, I went maybe like a year ago, I went with my daughter. And let me tell you, them waters were like up to my knees. When I was a little girl, I thought it was the deepest shit ever.
I remember it being deep.
Yeah. Nope, not anymore. Literally, it's perfect for the kids. Perfect. And the water is a little more clear. And there's spots there now that are like warm and then cold. It's crazy. I know. I was like, what the hell?
I need to go again. Well, cuando no haya tanto pinche alligator.
Eso sí.
Girl, I'm so scared of alligators.
Y luego también did you see about, remember the
crickets?
The crickets.
Well, they're not crickets. They're more related to grasshoppers.
Oh, grasshoppers.
A mí es la misma chingadera.
For real.
They both jump. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Yeah. So the one thing I didn't know about it is that they were smelling and eating crops. Because I was like, what's the big deal of the infestation? Like, no se me hacía like a big deal. Like, just, I mean, if you have to kill them, like you're driving through. But no, they're saying they have a foul smell.
Oh, so if you kill them, it smells even more like a chinche.
Yeah, it smells even more, and then they're eating the crops.
Oh,
so that's why it's a big deal. And I didn't know, and it's actually spreading to Idaho. So it's Nevada and Idaho suffering from it.
You guys need to go check it out. The videos are insane. It's like filled, like the streets are filled of
me dio comezón, like
grasshoppers.
My whole body.
You said grasshoppers, right?
They're
grasshoppers.
People are calling it like Nevada and the crickets or something like cricket. No sé, pero they're more related to the grasshoppers.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's like giving like, como dijo la señora, biblical vibes, or ¿cómo?
Sí, biblical.
De la Biblia.
Bible.
Ya ves lo que pasó en la Biblia
con las plagues. Girl. Well, sabrá Dios, this is probably one of the new plagues coming on.
I know. Quién sabe. Pero bueno, siempre han dicho que supuestamente, I can't say supuestamente. Dicen que Dios va a venir y all this stuff, and when things like that happen, I question myself like, hold on, I'm not ready, Jesus, I'm not ready. But how would you feel if you walk out of your house and you see these nasty grasshoppers that smell like shit?
I know.
Filled your whole wall, like your walkway. Like, what would you think? Like, what would go through your head?
Back in. Like, what the hell?
I know.
Imagínate walking through them and they're jumping on you. Oh no.
Dude.
No. Así como la abro, la voy a cerrar.
I would freak out. I would freak out and call 911 and be like, y'all better come do something about this, because this is not right. I pay my taxes.
Apenas con una pinche torch ahí torturing them, burning them up.
In the video se ve donde está como un señor con un leaf blower. Según que he's like blowing them away.
They're gonna come back. Damn, dude. No, that is scary. Aquí estaban diciendo in my neighborhood like that there was more alligators than the usual. And they're being a little bit more aggressive. I was scared.
Oh my god, right here in the pond that you have here? I know.
Yeah.
And they might just be crawling out.
Yeah, and for like when they started like, you know, like letting us know, alerting us, a lot of them were coming out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They like to sunbathe.
That is
so, oh my god. Y luego el parque está ahí where the kids are at.
Yeah. So we were riding our bikes almost every day, and after that I was like, yeah, we're gonna stop for a bit.
Yeah. Take a break.
And I was telling the kids, I'm like, remember how you gonna run if you see one.
For real. Before they leave the house, like, remember, if you see a gator, which way do you run?
Yeah. I was like, that's scary. Like, no. And then they're just chilling there. Like, you just have to run away from them. I'm like, no.
It Hey, some gators be running pretty fast. I've been seeing a few videos where
they're
pinches patillas, no sé cómo le hacen, they're like
they're
like
short,
quick.
but they I'm like, ooh, eso me da más asco. Because they're running
the way
like,
that they run.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like so weird. Snakes too. I hate how snakes slither. Me da no sé, me da. I don't know why. When I see a snake slither, it's like I can't believe it. Like it gives me like I can't believe they move that way. Yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but I think that every time I see one, I'm like,
how
that's weird. That? Yes.
Sí, porque te tiras tú en el pinche piso. Y para moverte,
güey,
it's so fucking
usas
hard.
Todos los pinches huesos en tu cuerpo. La neta. I'm sorry, I've done it before. I try to slither like a snake, okay?
And that's why you laugh.
That's how I know. Okay, I always do weird shit, okay? No, yeah, you do.
It's hard. So how do, and luego levantan la pinche cabeza. How the hell?
That part. And then they do like this thing where it's like I don't know. I just did this weird shit, but literally, like, se ponen ruedita y luego están como que, I don't know, it's weird.
La cabeza la tiran para atrás, but they're, like, ready to attack. I don't know, way. Like, to me, reptiles, insects, whatever, no.
Yes. They're weird. Lizards make me laugh. Porque cuando hace frío, si tú te encuentras un lizard, that bitch is, like, dead, but it's alive.
You know one thing, when we first moved to Florida, yo tenía I was so scared to go outside porque donde quiera que sales te cruzan los pinches lizards like crazy. And I was because remember we were coming from Texas. Allá no hay pinches lizards like aquí.
Oh really?
Yeah, like you.
Not like that.
Not like crazy like here. Aquí cada segundo te pasa un pinche lizard through your feet.
And bitches are everywhere.
And I remember I would cry every time. I was like, I don't want to go outside.
Yeah, I bet you would freaking walk out your house with tippy-toeing, looking around everywhere.
Or you know what? I would make sure to use como tenis, like not sandals. Because, girl, like the first time that it happened, like I wanted to cry because just the feeling of it, like crawling like over your feet.
It feels disgusting. It's like they have like these little on their little manitas, como que tienen algo que se te pega.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I've had a lizard crawl up my hand, and let me tell you, when I tried to slap it off my hand, like it was stuck. It was stuck on my hand, so I had to literally kind of like grab it and throw it. You know, just thinking about it right now gave me like the
goosebumps. Y para acabarla, we were in Paradise Heights. Allí hay un chingo, güey.
Bastante.
Un chingo. And I'm like, oh my God. Like they were crawling out the fucking wall, all over the sidewalk.
Everywhere. And then I hate when they did like las females sacaban la little throat thing, that little orange thing, and then on top of that they would like jump up and down. I was like, hold up, are you gonna fucking jump at me, bitch? Cause hold on,
You're getting ready to
y luego se meten en todos los trapeadores, los tips of the brooms, y tienen hoyito. Tell me if you can relate. Tell me if you have if you have ever had a lizard on you, like crawl on you, literally, where you can feel the little patitas just crawling up.
Anyways, guys, so
we really got in deep about these lizards
and reptiles and all this.
No, and it gives us it gives us like escalofrío, but ahí estamos hablando. But to get to today's topic, question. Can females have guy friends? Can that relationship be? Can women and men be friends? The definition of friends. Yesenia, give out the definition of friends.
Oh, girl. A friend is somebody that you confide in, you know, that you obviously love. You can like lean on them whenever you're having a hard time. So pretty much a person that's there dedicated for you whenever you need it. And I feel, what do you think?
Honestly, I feel like just depending on the person you are, just depending if you are genuinely a person that is looking for friendship, I think it's possible. And I think you always have to like be real and speak about everything. Like if you feel like, you know, obviously we're friends. If it ever comes to a point where shit starts being weird, like open up, you know, speak about it. Don't be like, keeping in the back of your mind, like, damn, should I or should I not say something? I don't know, because I feel like todos pensamos diferente. Everybody's different. There's people that say, oh yeah, we're just friends, but on the low, like, they be fucking around.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and they're just like having sex, but they're friends.
Yeah.
I don't think that's friends. I think that's friends with benefits. I think that's
something else.
Exactly.
Yeah. Pero like, I think we discussed it briefly, me and Jessica, on the previous episode, I think, or 2 episodes ago. From my point of view, I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
Especially between a female and a male. I don't see it happening porque there's always that attachment that you can get more intimately.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
Like, there's always a high risk of like being more than what you thought it was gonna be. And I mean, I think if you grew up since childhood, maybe there's a possibility where it could be genuine. But then again, you gotta think about it, like, you're gonna hit that age gap where you're into your hormones and you're trying to figure out who you like. And if you already have this connection with that certain person, you're gonna like start getting that love feeling, like,
I can see that.
Is for me. You know, and it sucks because maybe it's a one-way street, you know, like maybe it's only that one person that feels it and not the other one, you know. So then you start losing that friendship. Well, my point of view, you could lose that friendship because obviously you're not seeing eye to eye of, are we friends or can we be more than friends?
Well, now that you're saying that, I think it's true. I don't think a female and a male can be friends. I feel like you said, even if they know each other from kids, I feel like there will always be a point where it's like you said, they're an adult, they're like in their 36, and they know this male knows this guy since they were kids. He's gonna be like, ay, ya me cansé de buscar a gente. My best friend knows me from top to bottom. She knows everything about me. She knows what I like, my secrets. Why not run to her? So then that friendship goes out the window.
Exactly.
And you're right. And then another thing, if I have a husband, or if I have a boyfriend, y él tiene una girlfriend, as a new girlfriend coming into his life, I wouldn't like for him to have a girlfriend.
You would question it?
I would question it. I wouldn't even question it. I would be like, I know you had sex with her. Like, I know you guys have had something
intimate.
I know it. Like, I don't know. Maybe take me as a person cochino, no sé, but I feel like all friends like that have done something in the past.
Yeah.
Like, maybe not as freaking, or maybe one day, like a kiss, a titty grab, a dick grab, or something like that. I feel like, yeah,
because
possibly,
mira, like between women and women, friendship and de mujer a mujer, right? You know, you're not embarrassed to show your private parts. You're like, I mean, look at me and Jessica. I was like, Jessica, I'll shave your kuka if you ever need help. Like, I'm offering, because to me it's like nothing, because I don't have no sentimiento there. So you know, you get to see your friend's boobs, and you know, I've seen Jessica's boobs so many fucking times. For real, because she breastfeeds, so I've seen her nipple and how they look and everything. So in a friendship, you get to see that a lot.
You're right.
You know, like, so how can you be so comfortable sharing those intimate parts with the opposite sex when you're attracted to the opposite sex? Porque otra cosa que, you know, you're best friends with your lesbian friend or your gay friend. I mean, eso lo puedo entender. Like, I could see it. I could see you like being best friends. But if you're heterosexual and having the opposite sex as your best friend, that's when I question it. You know. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, there's something there
for a fact. But like I said, I don't think it'll be possible. At least not for me. I don't think I would like it. And call me selfish and be like, oh my God, you're gonna ruin that friendship that they had for years. But it's like, okay, if you want to be my boyfriend's friend, be my friend too. You know,
exactly. Like,
be my friend too. Respect it. Whatever, you know, whatever conversations you guys had a one-on-one. Now it's a one and two.
Karina.
Yeah, one in me. I like how you said that. Like, one in Karina. I'll definitely do that. And if you can't respect that, then you can't be a part of my boyfriend's life. I'm sorry. And that's where I come, like, it's either her or me.
But then again, maybe you're gonna get questioned, like, hey, you met me with my best friend.
that part. But it's like it comes to a certain extent. I don't know, just depending. Alguna gente creo que como que sí se pasan de verga.
Sí.
You know, where they want to have that other girlfriend there, and it's like, that's weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Es que ahorita you just can't trust anything.
Anything or nobody.
So
I have a question.
All right.
Okay, say you have your boyfriend, but you found out that the friend that he's around with, the female friend, they used to have like a friends with benefit thing going on. What would you think, or what would you say? Would you be okay with it?
No, I don't think I would, because I feel like donde hubo fuego, cenizas quedan.
True.
So I feel like even if we're together, if there was a moment that I wasn't there and they had like a little moment, why not? Nobody's gonna know but me and you. Exactly. People do that. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I don't care. People do that.
Yeah.
Have you keep it within yourself.
Have you come across something like that you find out like, ooh, there was more to that than you thought?
Yeah. It's like, I knew it. I knew it.
That's crazy. No, and I'm just curious because I haven't like como, well, obviously tú miras movies and all of this, and you're like, damn, that's pretty messed up, you know, like muchas veces la novia no se da cuenta about the friendship, like she's been thinking the whole time like, oh, they're just friends.
Yeah.
Little does she know que estaban ahí manoseándose ahí haciendo sus cosas. And you know what, I don't believe on the friends. Like, I feel like I don't even know why they put the word friends in it.
Yeah.
You get me? Because there's no friendship there. It's more like como se dice, como
a sex drive, like just attractive to each other.
Yeah, so why would they call it friends with benefits? There's no friendship.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like you adding that word there, you're making it look or making it feel comfortable for the other person for both parties to do it.
Like, to be okay with it.
The
friends kind of like saves it, keeps it a little more like not looking so bad.
Exactly.
Right?
That's what I think.
You're right.
Yeah. Porque, I mean, can you call this person up when you're feeling down? No. It's only for hookup.
You're right.
There's nothing to it.
That's not our friend.
Yeah. And then second of all, like, I mean, us women, we just have to like yourself to that point where, oh, it's only for this. Because us, we tend to get attached.
Yeah.
We tend to get attached more than men can.
And then we don't, like you said, remember in a previous episode, you said that all the time, when you have sex with somebody, it's kind of like they leave a little vibe of themselves, an energy of themselves into you.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you, imagínate si te pones a pensar all these people that you
messed around with. It's a little bit disgusting.
How it runs like that, how it just happens like that.
Yeah, and sometimes like I think we tend to like be a little selfish in a way, like, oh, I'm just gonna go, that's part of my needs, so why not, you know?
Yeah.
But then again, it's like you're kind of degrading yourself. I feel it. Or maybe because I'm different or I'm older or I don't know, but I don't see a point to that of just sleeping around because you want to feel better in that moment.
Yeah. Which is sometimes it just lasts like 10-15 minutes, not even. So
not even. You're like, not even.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and I don't know, it's just my point of view. I'm like, I don't believe that there's friends with benefits. Maybe it's just your fuck buddy. We can call it fuck buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say they used to call it, well, that I knew about, butt buddy. Que decían que el butt buddy. Eso sí esa sí se escucha más como nomás to have sex. But friends with benefits, yeah.
The friends with benefits, I just don't agree with it. Like, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say it at all.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays there's a lot of butt buddies. We're gonna say butt buddies. There's a lot of butt buddies relationships. I feel like right now, nobody wants to commit. And nobody believes in anybody. Everybody thinks we're all like todos. I feel like I've seen it. Everybody just thinks everybody's full of shit, you know. And I've seen it myself where a person can just say something and then say the whole complete opposite or perform the complete opposite. I could be speaking for myself as well. I could be preaching something and
you do something
I do something the opposite. But like I said, right now it's just very difficult for you to understand somebody or to, you know. So I feel like right now eso se ve mucho. I feel like everybody's just sleeping with everybody.
Como que quieren tenerla independent, still be independent, get the benefits of being with someone.
Yeah.
But not having that attachment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, it's very sad because que no tengas ese trust within the person, like to be like, hey, maybe we're ready for this friend, like for not friendship but relationship, you know.
Yeah.
And it sucks because, you know, as time goes by, we get older, and some of us tend to be very loners. So you need somebody in, you know, just to share memories, to share something together, because sometimes, like, you know, tienes esos momentos when you're feeling down, and you don't wanna be surrounded by a crowd, but you want just that certain person. Yeah. So it sucks that the times are changing. Porque like, I remember a while back, like, everybody was getting married.
Yeah.
They were so young and everybody was getting married. Now everybody's getting divorced and staying single. I'm like, damn.
A lot of people are single right now. I'm talking like, I've had patients where they're like 53 and they're like, I just got a divorce from my man, from my husband. Like, I'm so ready to be out there in the world. I'm going here, I'm traveling there. And I'm like, God damn. 53? Bitch, by that time, bitch, take your ass home. Take your ass home. What the fuck you gonna be doing at 53? I mean, my dad was 53 and he was very young, but I think by 53, I already want to be a grandparent. I already just want to be going to retiring. Man, I don't want to fucking go to the damn Bahamas. Me parto mi madre, ahí me quedo. Ahí me quedo. Ahí voy a tener fucking reconstruction, hip surgery and shit like that. Like, no, bitch.
Pero Karina, like, you can live life. I mean, I get the part where, you know, you're so, like, it's gonna be harder for you to find somebody, pero take your ass to adventures.
No, something. Like, I feel like once you get to a certain age, there's only certain things you can do. That's why I'm saying, like,
yeah, that's true.
You know, pa que, o sea, uno cuando ya está viejo, pa que quiere estar single. ¿Qué vas a ir a hacer allá en las pinches Everglades? ¿Qué vas a ir a hacer allá en las pinches mountains? Or if you want to go, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to do,
more dangerous.
Everything is more dangerous. That's what I'm saying. If I'm 53 and I'm walking down this little river with rocks and I slip and fall, there goes my hip. I'm fucking handy. I will be paralyzed for the rest of my life, you know? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, now I'm just like, damn, uno de joven tiene que aprovechar, pero es que también de joven tienes que guardar.
Sí.
Para, o sea, you have to save so you can be stable. And man, it's just a whole bunch of everything.
Yeah, like, ya ni sabes qué chingados hacer.
La neta que sí.
Like, the thing that you thought it was good and, like, that you have it packed down, and then something pops up and you're like, fuck, I fucked up.
And then that's where it comes, like the friendship, like the relationship. That's where it comes, relationship, friends and stuff like that. Like, que no quieres estar solo uno.
Sí.
I know.
Pero no te quieres animar en being in a relationship.
Ándale. Yeah, it's when those butt buddies come in and those friends with benefits.
Ew, but do you think, okay, I wonder, do you have one butt buddy or many butt buddies?
Okay.
Like, well, what would be considered okay?
Okay. For my case, which, you know, aquí nadie es pinche Santa la verga. Y el que on the other side that you think you're a Santa, man, go somewhere. Go somewhere. In my case, when I would say, like, it would be one hoe, like one person.
Okay.
Because not many.
Okay.
Because then that would be considered a damn deep hoe. I'm just kidding. To me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's people that I'm pretty sure they have one or two that they constantly go to.
Yeah.
I think. But I think it'll be okay for one person.
Sí.
But multiple people to sleep with, I don't know how people have, I don't know.
I would like to interview a person that has multiple butt buddies. I wanna, you know why? Because I wanna check them mentally. How are they doing? Like, are you mentally okay? Like, why are you doing that? Like, why have multiple?
Yeah.
Like, what's
like you want to know what's the question, like how yeah, okay,
what's
I know what you
leading
mean.
you to do this. Like that would be my curiosidad, like
sí, de saber cómo se sienten after. Okay,
yeah,
not after, but you know, knowing that you have multiple people that you sleep with.
See,
yeah,
like what does it make you feel? Like what are you getting out of it? Like I know what you're getting out of it, but is there more to them?
Yeah,
you know, like it's como like a psychopath when they kill, and they keep because of the excitement, the arousal they get, but then they have to kill again. You know, like they keep on going and going and going. So cuando te vas a llenar? When are you gonna be ready? Like, you get me?
Yeah.
And like, do you wanna like have this type of reputation afterwards that you piled up all these butt buddies, and then when you're ready to be with somebody, they're gonna know your reputation.
Exactly.
You know,
and you know, like I said, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. Anybody can think whatever they want. At the end of the day, I know what I've done, and so does God. So I don't really have to show proof or prove myself to anybody or defend myself towards anybody.
Yeah, you
know. Pero yo pienso que, I don't know. It's just, I have a very heavy conscience. So I don't feel I feel like me having sex with multiple people is just not it. I'm a person that catches feelings very quickly, especially if you're very like gentle and nice, and you know the sex is
they hold your hand and you're like, I'm in love.
Yes. Like, no me mires así porque me voy a enamorar, like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I just kind of can't. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was in a relationship and we've had first broken up, it was a few months, and it came to a point where we kind of were talking again, and he went through my phone, and he seen that I had slept with somebody in the past when we were broken up, and he got really upset with me, and I remember this, and I will forever. And I think maybe that's why I kind of stuck to just not sleeping around y aguantándome, staying, como le dicen, civil.
No, it's absent.
Yeah, there. Was that he literally told me, like, how can you sleep with someone else? Like, I feel like having sex is so sacred. Like, how can you share your body, your intimate, like, body parts with somebody else that doesn't know you? Like, how could you? How can you? Like, that broke my heart. I literally questioned myself too, like, how could you? After having been in a relationship, I never thought, like, you know, that's very intimate, that's very like personal. I feel like if you already don't like, you know how some people don't like other people they don't know come into their home or into their circle or know anything about their life, it's like the same thing but 2 times like more like private, because it's your private part. Your private part, your body, and you're at your most like literally you're vulnerable. That part, like, you know, in those moments you're the most vulnerable, you're the most open. Like I said, like that's the moment where you open up. You're open into, I like to take it as like you're in a different dimension. You know, and you're sharing it with somebody that you don't even know.
So you have to like really like, and that's the thing that gets to me, like, how can women be a little bit selfish? Because you're being selfish. You need to protect that. You need to, because the guy, if he can't get it from you, he's gonna get it for somebody else. So they're gonna be all right at the end of the day. You know, so tú te tienes que dar a valorar, like, hey, like, you know, like, you're not it. There's nothing besides the body. I'm not attracted to anything else, you know? Because sometimes we tend to focus so much on the outside that we forget that there needs to be more. Like, what type of energy do you carry? You know? Como dicen, like, a veces que dicen que they have bad luck, and the bad luck can rub off on you. It's true.
My God, I heard this.
Imagínate, you're having this intimate moment with this person, and they're having a shitty ass life. It's gonna get rubbed off on you.
And then there goes your shitty. That goes your. Literalmente.
Literally. So you have to be careful. And like, you're right. If you've done it in the past, nobody can judge you. Like, but como tú dices, you yourself are gonna judge yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so like, I mean, it's okay if you've done it, but just have that in the back of your head, like, hey, do I want to keep on doing this?
Yeah. And like you said, in the future, you know, I'm pretty sure you want to find, not you, I'm just saying a person. I'm talking like third person. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like for myself, you know, I don't want to be sleeping around with all these guys, especially not in my town. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, bitch, I'm not traveling a whole 2 hours or an hour away from here to go get some dick.
Exactly.
I mean, you got me fucked up. No, we're not doing that. But también, you know, when you mess around within your city, it's word goes around, men are more chismosos than women now. So
it's like messy.
You don't want to come to a point where, what if you meet a guy and, you know, you guys are dating, a ratito sale, no, es que she slept with this guy, fulano, santano, and it's like, damn, ahí ya va your reputation. And that's what sucks now, that a lot of people go off, well, oh, I heard that about her, or I know that about her. And it's like, why don't you take a second and experience yourself with me? Let me show you me. Like, you know, let me show you Karina. Like, maybe they got a different Karina. Yeah. You know?
You're right. Because con diferentes personas, you're different. You know? Like,
eso sí.
Like, con unos, you feel more vulnerable, so you're more open. Con otros, you're like, no, I'm not gonna
you say
open so
very
much.
Minimal.
Yeah. And then there's another thing that you just mentioned, too. Like, a lot of people, they tend to judge you based on what you do, or not on what you're doing. You know, or no sé cómo explicarte. Like, so, for instance, it is una persona loud and you're like, don't give a fuck and partying it out like at random times of the week, and you know, people pick up from that and they automatically want to judge you and put a title on you. Like, automatically, you are a hoe.
Yeah. Or you're a piece of shit.
Or they base off, or they put a title on you based on how you dress. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And they automatically be like, oh no, ella es una vale madres and all of this. But they don't know you. They're only basing off, like, that's the thing también that ticks me off. Like, how can people be so judgmental on a person, especially when they don't know them?
Correct.
You know? Like, you might know of them, which is very different to what if you really know them. Like, you only see the outside, you only see what people tell you, or you only pick up on what other people tell you. But you haven't, like you said, you haven't really experienced or they haven't been around you to really know who you are. So I think that with society, a lot of people pick up on that. You know, they tend to add more to you in a negative way, I guess, because they don't know you and they don't want to take the time to know you. They just want to pick up on what people say and go along with it. Exactly. My point of view.
No, and I see it that way as well.
And it sucks. And I think I understand that part of like not wanting to have a relationship, because you're not open to like explaining yourself.
Exactly. I hate to explain myself, and I hate to give excuses, because I just feel like I look like a piece of shit when you give too many excuses. Like, no matter if they're right or wrong, I just feel like
why do I gotta explain myself to you?
Are just like, damn, you know, a waste of time. I feel like it. You didn't come through. You didn't arrive at this time. You didn't arrive at the time. There's no excuses. You're not here at the time. You know, or whatever. But quién sabe. I'm gonna just continue to wait on my Prince Charming.
Are you looking for one? Or do you have one?
I'm not looking for one. I'm kind of waiting for one.
Okay.
No, I just feel like me going out looking for one, I'm not good at that. I don't think I choose the correct people. Like, you know, I don't feel like I talk to the correct people. I feel like I just need to wait.
You know what I heard? No, the type of person that you're looking for, go to places where you will find those type of person.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Like, if you want a person who, you know, like, it's more acá, more ¿cómo dicen? Como very, como techno, ¿cómo?
Yeah, like como
techie and all of that. Then
go to
find
a
places like cafes where you're gonna find them.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I never thought about that.
If you want a sugar daddy, take your ass to a golf club. Find your sugar daddy up in there, girl.
You're right.
So, FYI, just if you want to know.
I know. I'm gonna remember that. But no, but basically, I guess you can say, I guess I am ready to be in a relationship. I don't see it coming anytime soon. I don't. Not with how things are right now. Okay. I feel like all the good guys are taken and having babies and getting married. And, I feel like now the people that are single with me, I feel like they're just fucking around with everybody. And from what I see, I'm like, oh my God, that guy is so cute. Next thing you know, Sultana already with them. But if you know them, if you run across them, you're like, hey, how are you? Que raro, I'm having sex with somebody that she already had sex with. That's kind of like,
that's part of living in a town where everybody knows everybody.
Andale, that part.
That's the bad part.
That's the bad part. But like I said, I don't mind going out of my city to get to know people. It's just the traveling, it's just the
meeting, not fuck buddy.
Meeting, not fuck buddy. No, because like I said, I will not travel an hour or 2 hours to go have some steaks
just to have a 15-minute session.
No, baby, no way. And now, if you're gonna invite me to stay over there for the weekend, then that's a different thing.
All expenses paid.
Andale. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So Karina's taking full applications. Make sure that.
We need you well qualified though.
Hey man, you gotta make sure none of these females you don't smash in the past, because that's a no. That's the number one thing. So make sure you go through my friends, make sure you know who I fuck with, and that's it. I'm kidding. Let me stop. Not me trying to look for a boyfriend on my podcast.
Hey, we get a lot of questions of who's single up in here.
Oh really?
Yeah. Every time we do the
questions,
the Q&As, everybody always be popping over. Or if somebody's single, who's single, like, can I get their number? Like, babe.
Apparently you don't listen to our podcast because we literally say it all the time on the podcast. Who's single, who's married, who has children. Hagan caso, hijo de su perra madre. I'm just kidding. Let me calm down. Not agresiva o qué? I'm just kidding.
Well, now you know she's a little bit aggressive.
Just a tiny bit.
That could be a good thing in the bed. I'm just saying. Well, we've come to the end of this episode, and we would like to thank everybody who have tuned in every Wednesday or tuned in to our episodes every week. We are officially 1 year.
I know, 1 year.
Yay.
Fully put in.
Damn.
And doing this every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
It's not easy, okay? It's not easy. And the timings are crazy because everybody kind of has jobs. But we still try to, do something here. But I cannot believe it's been a year. And we have a lot of episodes. We do.
It's insane. So hopefully this upcoming year will be as good as this one or even better. And hopefully we have more in our plate and more guests as time goes by.
Yes, I'm so excited for the future guests. We're gonna try to bring more guests onto the podcast.
And if you have any ideas of things that we haven't spoken of, let us know. Like, we can definitely talk about them.
Yeah, definitely. Don't be scared to let us know. Send in your stories. We could always, I'm pretty sure we all have kind of gone through something similar. Not everything, but I'm pretty sure 1 in about 10 we all kind of went through something similar. So it'll be nice to just kind of talk about it, give our opinion of it, and see what's up with it.
So please make sure that you're sharing our episodes with your friends, your family, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Ready or Not Latinas. And do you have anything else to say?
No. Oh, yes.
What is it?
Stay true to yourself. Love yourself.
That's true.
Bye.
Bye.